If you look at this question, students, it's told in the problem alpha and beta are the two complex numbers which are distinct roots of this quadratic equation. So I'll compare this equation with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This implies to me that a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 1, c is equal to 1. By quadratic formula, x is equal to minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, 2 into 1, 2. X is equal to 1 plus or minus root over minus 3 divided by 2. So x is equal to 1 plus or minus complex roots, root 3i divided by 2. So I can clearly say x is equal to 1 plus root 3i divided by 2 and x is equal to 1 minus root 3i divided by 2. Now what everybody should understand here is, we know omega, that is equal to minus 1 plus root 3i divided by 2, and omega square, that is equal to minus 1 minus root 3i divided by 2. Now if you carefully observe this theory with this particular nature of the root, 1 plus root 3i by 2 can be written as minus omega square, right? Minus, if you take out common, you will get the same answer here. And this part can be written as minus omega, correct? So now this part we will call it as alpha and this one we will call it as beta. Is it okay? Now the question is asking you to calculate what is the value of alpha power 101 plus beta to the power 107. So alpha is nothing but minus omega square to the power of 101 plus beta is nothing but minus omega to the power of 107. Now you see that the power here, for a negative sign, the power is odd. So definitely that minus sign will remain. Omega to the power 202 minus omega to the power of 107, because the power is odd for the negative sign. Only index will get multiplied, but the power remains odd only, right? For minus omega square. For minus, the power is only 101, not 202. Now we know that omega cube value is equal to 1. Is it right? So what we do? We try to divide 202 and we try to divide 107 by 3 multiples of 3. 3 6 are 18, 2 2, 3 7s are 21, 1 remains, which means what are we left with here is minus omega. And here 3 3s are 9, 1 7, 3 5s are 15, 3 5s are 15, 2 remains. So what is this answer that we get? Minus omega square. Also we know that from the theory 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. So minus omega square is equal to what is it? 1 is the answer to the question.